Right guys, we're on the uncertain, our last quiet day. Basic set in the future, you're a robot. I did do an episode to try it out, so we're going to carry on from there. We just discovered a spaceship had landed, and there was I've got a feeling there's some humans on it and some robots. In this apocalyptic world, we are the race basically. The humans are more or less extinct. So let's see what goes on from this end. Now, have to bear with me. It's been probably about 2 or 3 weeks since the last had a go at this game. Oh. Excuse me. Right, okay, so I have to work out. Does it have to work out?
I would not recommend you do that. I would not recommend you do that. Stay still and do not try to escape, or I will have to disintegrate you.
Fantastic. Kcin, where are you?
Who are you? Identify yourself.
I am a medical droid MBR-825T called Gregory, but it does not matter now. What matters at the moment is who you are.
I am RT-217NP, a robot with a wide range of functions. Basic purpose unknown.
So, RT, I have been informed that the shuttle with our pilot crashed near a building where you were. You witnessed the crash and discovered that the fact of human extinction is false. USS Robotics withholds this information from us and releases malicious automatic updates. Every robot who contacted a human has disappeared. We know that USS uses police to search for surviving humans and then transfers them in shuttles to an undisclosed location. However, the police could not locate them all. We managed to find a few, and through them we learned about the others.
So in other words, they're looking to eradicate them. Was I arrested? No.
The police officers saw me on the crash site. They will arrest me as soon as I get to the city. What should I do?
The police robots have also been turned off by the electromagnetic pulse. We disassembled them. It means that no one knows of you. This is one of the reasons why you are still here. We have to make a decision, RT. We cannot let you go because you know too much about our shelter and plans. However, you could help us. All of us are wanted by the police. Each time we leave the shelter, we take a big risk. You, on the other hand, can walk wherever you want.
I have never met humans. I saw different things they built. Some of them are unknown to me. These artifacts have initiated a new information cogitative process in me. I want to learn more about humans, and I want to help you.
Very good. That means you understand humans better than we expected. You will soon realize that you made the right choice. I will free you, and you may take a look around. When you are ready, I will share available data with you.
Right, so is exploration now.
At least I was not disintegrated. I would better look around. Why would humans make so many interior doors? The atmosphere and air pressure is equal on both sides.
Yeah. Can you open it? Why
It is
would
locked.
you lock? Yeah, why would you lock it?
I have not fully explored this floor yet.
Okay, I take it that's an exit.
I cannot use this fuse anywhere. An electric fuse. It is too big to be useful.
A new patient, Spooner, has been admitted today. He has a major arm trauma and multiple burns, but all non-fatal. According to Spooner, his home robot forced him out of the house and prevented it from saving his wife and daughter. Unfortunately, they didn't survive because the house collapsed on top of them. Spooner is in shock. I passed him on to the psychiatrist.
Alright, okay. Can you go down this way? Nope. So, what's this?
The purpose of the item is unknown. It is most likely a medical device.
It's most likely for you to sit your ass on.
Hello.
Hello. Do you help humans as well?
That's right. It's so lovely that you joined us. That makes 5 of us. You can call me Abigail.
I saw a repair robot in the hallway.
Yes, it was Patrick. He maintains us and our equipment. Nick and I are trying to fix the intercom now.
How long have you been here? Looks like this building has been abandoned until recently.
Oh, just a couple days. We were looking for a building that could be our HQ. A hospital suits us well, because we can accommodate many humans here. Besides, it's close to the area where we plan to meet a group of survivors from the shuttle. Sadly, something went wrong.
Thank you for the information.
No problem. You're welcome.
Hasta la vista, bebe. Oh.
Hello, I am busy at the moment, but let us talk later.
So obviously he's let's talk to the other robot, this guy, Pink.
Welcome.
Hello. I am RT-217NP. My original purpose is unknown.
I am RepairBot RB-051 Patrick. Gregory said that you would join us. Can you help me out, RT?
Of course, if it is within my powers.
I need to replace the contactors in this electrical panel. Can you bring me some spares? I saw them in the utility room. It is the one with a broken door. There is no lighting there yet. In case night vision is not applicable in your model, there is a flashlight in the hallway.
I will try to help you.
Okie dokie.
How did you end up here, Patrick?
The corporation sent me to repair a generator in an old building in the city center. I found a room with humans and Gregory in it. My alert module sent an automatic signal. A patrol arrived in a few minutes. They surrounded us and aimed at us. They took the humans away and intended to shoot us. There were propane tanks in the room, so I used my laser cutter to blow them up. They were distracted by the explosion, and we managed to escape. We stick together ever since.
Thank you for the info. I will go search for the contactors.
Thank you.
Why would humans make so many interior doors?
Is that the one you go in?
It is locked. The purpose of this device was to help those who could no longer walk.
There's one thing you can't do. I don't think you can turn around the screen.
A compact analog for the intercom. The unit is not functioning.
There's supposed to be a torch around here somewhere. Didn't he say there was a torch? There it is. There is the torch. Right. Come on. ZX81. I'm going to call you ZX81.
I need to find some contactors here.
Can you go forward?
I have no high temperature protection. This device could stop a fire, but it is too bulky to carry around, and besides, it is not functioning. A screwdriver. I do not need it right now. I found one electric contactor. I should look for more in case it is not enough.
Right, okay.
Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me.
You want forward? No.
An oxygen cylinder. It is empty.
I don't think you can walk anywhere, so I think you just have to look around. Right in front of your base and left. What's there? The big problem.
Second contactor. The task would be easier if I had infrared vision or an item scanner. Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me.
You'd think because they're robots they'd clean the place up, wouldn't you? Just saying. There's one up there.
I had infrared contactor. It appears intact. An analog device for weighing small objects. It is very inaccurate. An analog device for weighing small objects.
Oh, right.
It is very inaccurate. Acrylic paint. Ineffective. Only outdated robots are covered with this type of paint.
You can't open these doors.
Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me. Magnesium sulfate. It is useless to me. A toolkit. I could bring it along, but I do not think I will be back to the workshop anytime soon. Fourth contactor. I think this will be enough. I will give these fuses to Patrick.
Terminated. Yeah, Patrick.
Did you find the contactors?
Yes, this is all I could find.
Good. Now I can finish my work. Thank you.
What else can I do while I am here?
Nothing for now. Thank you once again.
I am glad to be of help.
RT, Nick needs your help. Please speak with him.
Good.
Good. What does he want?
Thank you for coming, RT. It is good that you joined our organization.
Gregory told me that we have all been deliberately misinformed about what happened to the humans. Although USS Robotics had never approved of humans, I always felt curious about them. I read their books and explored their items that I found. The corporation failed to stop me only because I blocked automatic updates.
You are right. Most robots downloaded the malicious update and are now indifferent to humans. In fact, they alarm the police at the detection of any human or robot who has been in contact with a human. The fact that the police arrived so quickly at the crash site is unusual. I hope we can figure out what happened. At first, I assumed that it was you who led them to the crash, but then I discovered that you did not send an alert to the police. This must mean that you have not been contaminated by the update, and I do not have to interfere with your intellectual block. Then again, Gregory will fill in the details. I just wanted to ask for some help. We are restoring the building's main systems. I fixed the intercom, so now we have the internet. The only way anyone can detect us is if we let them. RT, the servers are on the basement level. Could you please start servers number 1, 3, and 4? Then make sure all the nodes are functioning, and activate the connection to the internet. After that, please return here.
Okay. I will do what I can.
What did you go here? It's here, isn't it? Is it here? 1, 3, and 4, innit? There you go. I think it's going there, isn't it? So I take it go in there. Oh. One, 3, and 4.
It is missing a fuse.
Oh, okay.
The router should distribute traffic across the network of the entire building, but I cannot start it. I need to find the missing chip that is functional. The chips I have seen are out of order.
Okay. So we got let's back up there. I wonder if you go down there in there. Oh, mind you, I can grab that fuse, can't I?
I found a working fuse for the server.
Let's go and see. Is there anything there? Oh.
RT? Looking around? How are you doing? Have you met the others?
I met Abigail. I guess she is your assistant. Her speech is not typical for a robot. I also talked to Patrick. I helped him to restore power supply on the level. I also met Nick. He looks very damaged. He asked me to help restore the server. I will do this shortly.
I see. You probably have questions.
Yes, you are right. Tell me about USS Robotics.
We have information which is not available for most robots, but it is still not complete. Many years ago, we were all misinformed about the human self-destruction, and only now do a few know the truth. The corporation searches for surviving humans. We still don't know why they do it. USS neither repairs nor produces any new robots. Their only support is software updates. We found out that because of these updates, robots now consider humans a threat and will automatically raise the alarm if one is detected. It is good that you managed to skip most of the updates, otherwise we would have to disintegrate you.
If these updates contained malware, could we not just uninstall it?
We tried to erase the malware, but it damaged system data as well. Obviously, only USS has the required access level. But a complete reset turns a robot into a metal dummy with basic skills and no intelligence or personality imitation. To turn a dummy back into a fully featured robot, you have to download updates from USS, which is a whole amount of encrypted data. And downloading a full update would bring us to square one.
I guess if we had access to the USS data, we could create an update which would neutralize malware in all robots.
We could, but it is impossible at the moment. They would arrest us long before we enter their building. Let's save it for the future. Our current task is to arrange a shelter for humans and ensure their security.
I see. Thank you for the answers. I will return to my current task.
All right.
A holographic table. It pictures a shuttle that crashed by my house.
I need to find a chip. I wonder if he's got a chip.
Let us not distract him.
No. Fantastical. And then nothing more.
These cabinets contain provision.
We need a chip. We've got the fuse. Let's see in there if there's anything in there. I don't think there was.
I have already found the contactors. There's nothing in this room I can use.
Okay. I've already been in there.
This room was the first place where my freedom was severely limited. Such a compact analog for the intercom. I cannot determine the logic of these symbols. It may be a code,
Eye test.
but I need a key.
I had
to
an eye
calculate
test not
its
so
output.
long ago when he was terrible. Yeah, I don't know. We've got anything here. No.
I do not need it. My legs function very well.
Do you hear that? Dogs. That's all they do all day long, guys. Whoa, whoa. Bloody howl. But from what I can see though, we've got a bad storm coming. Oh, typical.
I have already found an intact fuse.
Okay. Right, so somewhere along the lines. Oh, I thought that was okay. Right, okay, so I'll just connect the fuse up. Might be a chip in there. Right. Turn on. 3, 1, and 4.
I started the necessary servers. The router should distribute traffic across the network of the entire building, but I cannot start it. I need to find the missing chip that is functional. The chips I have seen are out of order.
Okay.
It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby.
Oh, right, okay, so that's a hint.
The fuse that I found is compatible with the terminal. The terminal is functioning now. I must start the router. Now the terminal works correctly. This terminal will connect us to the network after I finish working on all the segments. Now the terminal works correctly. This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. It is missing a chip. The router will not work without it. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. I must find a working chip.
Yeah, but where are they?
This is an electric switchboard.
Okay. I thought there was a fly on the screen then, for a second, if you look. I actually thought to my eyes then it was the fly on the screen. Okie dokie then, what can you do here then? Is there anything wrong here? Oh wait, is there somewhere here?
If I refused to cooperate, I would be disintegrated just like them. Why would the police robots do that? They must have realized the consequences. The USS updates probably damaged their logic module.
So does that mean I can use one of them logic modules? Right, anything up here?
I have already found an intact fuse.
Right, okay, so I think that's the chip, isn't it?
It is the same switch needed for the switchboard.
Cool. I do better. We had first person not so long ago. Why can't you have first person there?
I cannot start the router without a functioning chip.
Oh, the switch. Yeah. Fair enough.
It is missing a switch. I need to find it, otherwise I cannot finish setting the server. It is probably somewhere nearby. Good. It fits perfectly. Now I can finish setting the switchboard. The switchboard is the last segment of the server system. I can do it later. I cannot start the router without a functioning chip.
Now, where can I find a functioning chip?
I started the necessary servers. Now the terminal works correctly. This terminal will connect us to the network after I finish working on all the segments. This router distributes traffic across the hospital network. It is missing a chip. The router will not work without it. There are a few chips here, but they are out of order. I must find a working chip.
So I've got to look for a chip, which I think I've already been doing.
If I refuse to cooperate,
go down there? No. Hello. Yeah, I'm actually doing that. I'm going to do it as a capture screen. There you go. Oh, is there a chip there? Chris, why have I just seen a chip? Am I right or am I wrong? Can I go back down? I'm sure I just saw something on the irradiator. It could be just my eyesight. Yeah, it was just my eyesight. Sorry, guys.
Let us not distract him.
Well, what about a chip? Yep.
It is a model of an 18th century warship. I realize its artistic and historical value, but why is it in a bottle? And how did it get there? This radio is more than a century old. It is much older than the one in my house.
There's the chip.
If it is functional, then I can fix the router in the server room.
Which is a result.
The router should work with this chip. The router is functioning correctly. I better not touch anything here. Now the terminal works correctly.
Right, so how do you switch the internet on?
This terminal will connect us to the network after I finish working on all the segments.
Huh?
The router is functioning.
Right, oh. Oh. Right, let's just have a look here. There you go. 111. Are you at 111? Wow. Oh my, there you go.
I must activate the data transfer in the console. If I follow the correct procedure, we will have access to the internet.
Right. Let's go on Google. I connecting to IP addresses.
I finished my work. I should return to Nick.
Yep, you can return to me. Yeah, my name's Nick and all. You dumb fat.
His body contains a gas cylinder. I should stay away from him. Let us not distract him.
I think this one's Nick, isn't it?
I see an active connection, but it took more time than I expected. Did something go wrong?
Yes, I need to replace a few details, but it is all right now.
Good. The communication issue is solved then. Abigail and I fixed a portable intercom for you, and I set a protected connection on it. Take it. You will need it on your first assignment.
Okay. What will it be?
Gregory will let you into details now.
So everyone is here. As you already know, a group of humans we intended to accommodate have died in a crash. Abe was disabled. Next thing, we have a new task. Yesterday our informer, police robot F2, should have brought us data disk with important information. He did not show up and there is no contact with him. We must obtain that data. Our plans will be compromised if the USS gets it first. We cannot enter our informer shelter because we will be detected the moment we step into the city. But police does not know about you, RT, so your task is to go to the city and find out what happened to F2.
How do I reach the city? Walking is too long and not safe.
Nick fixed an old aero car, so it is invisible to the radars. You can take it.
Good. This will save our time and resources.
You may contact us and report the situation. Nick provided you with a portable intercom with an encrypted transmission channel. You cannot be traced, but to avoid suspicion, I do not recommend to use it very often.
All right, I see.
That is it. Let us move forward. Patrick, prepare the aero car for the flight.
All right.
Nick, check the communication once more. Abigail, give RT his plasma cutter. He may need it.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm going to be calling it on this one. Then obviously the next episode is going to be the one where he goes to the town. It's alright, this game. It's different. Well, he's going to end up in town anyway. He's going to park his car up, he's going to turn up, isn't he? He's going to pull up his hover car.
I am on site. This is the informer's house. I need to find apartment number 5.
Right guys, this is informer's apartment, so it's apartment number 5. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to call it a night, and you'll be able to see it in the next episode. Ciao for now guys, and take care.